Getting it going. We're getting it going. We're getting it going, Bigfoot World. Getting everything situated. All right, Bigfoot World. What's going on, Bigfoot World? Another Friday Night Live. First thing first, guys, I need thumbs up. Can you guys hear me, see me? I'm in the middle of a thunderstorm out here. It's nasty out there, so it might be a little shitty today, guys. We're good. We're good, Deborah. We're good. I see everybody's getting in here. Hopefully, everybody gets their notification. I'll get started here in a minute. 5x5. That's what's up. Real Clef, what's going on? Hey, Mom. Dennis, everybody's in here. Vince, my man Vince, good to see you back on Facebook. That's what's up, man. My man Bob. We're going to get it going, guys. I'm just dragging my feet a little bit. It's trying to get everything together. Man, guys, first thing first, I apologize for the short week in the series. It's just been one of them hot ass weeks. It's been hot this week. It's been in the 90s, high 90s, mid 90s all week, man. Hot, humid. It's so hot. My two air conditioners are just saying F it. They went on strike. They don't even work. It's just not enough. I went to go buy a third AC, and they were sold out. So it's like I'm SOL right now. I got to tough it out. What's going on, Lauren? We're going to get it going, guys. I got a little short list here. We're going to work out. We're going to talk about, got some things going on. Guys, I've been planning. Don't think I ain't just been sitting around doing nothing. I got some shit going on. Man, you guys, I can't wait till you see what I have planned. I'm actually myself excited for what's going to happen in these next 3 weeks. Send some rain to Texas. Yeah, you guys need it. It rained twice this week like this, but it just made it worse after the rain was done. It just made it humid. It was just, it sucks. It's miserable, actually. But we'll get through it. We get through all the rainy weather. We get through that shit. All right, guys. Let's see what we're gonna start out with. I don't know. Yeah, I want to start out with the bone, guys. On toward the end of the series this week, and you notice I went down around to the backside of that cave. Well, I circled down and around and came back up, and I found that there's a back door to that cave. Well, did you guys see the pelvic bone that I found that was laying there? All right, my man D Nice. He's been researching that bone. He's been really researching that pelvic bone. He said he searched pretty much every pelvic bone in the planet on the planet, and he couldn't find none. What is it? 2469 inside 29. What you talk about, Link? But that pelvic bone is no match to anything on this planet. He said, make sure that I go back and get that pelvic bone. It's possibly worth a lot. I mean, the way that it's shaped, the way that it's rounded off, it don't even have buttocks. Whatever it is, whatever it belongs to, we have no idea. Something similar to what he found. He couldn't find nothing from PA that it matched, so he went on the planet on pelvic bones. It wasn't no match, and then he went to dinosaurs, old dinosaur pelvic bones. He found something similar, but what's that? He found something similar, but it was no match to it. So he's going to have. I'm gonna go get that pelvic bone and get some pictures of it and send it to him, all sides of it and everything, and see if we can find a match to it. But so far, he's been researching the shit out of that pelvic bone, and there's no match. There's other bones up and through there and through the going back into that cave. And once you get like 10 feet back, there's a rock that's standing straight up, a flat rock. and it's standing straight up like a doorway back there, like it's blocking it off. So I ain't even messed with it. I just went pretty much bypassed it, left them alone. That's what they do when they go in. They'll block it up and seal themselves in. Then at night they'll lay it down and come out. So I think I found where they live. I'm pretty sure. But it's definitely worth checking out. None of the least. It definitely is definitely worth checking out. That's just one of the things. And guys, I've been checking out on YouTube that Randonautica shit. Man, there's so many videos of that actually working. So I'm on this sometime. I don't know if it's gonna be this week. I got a crew together, and we're going Randonautica, if that's what you call it. All right, check it out on YouTube. Some of them videos on Randonautica. It's an app you download. Whatever you think of something, and then you push the button on the app, and then it searches the area, and whatever you're thinking, it'll show up on the Randonautica app, and take you to it. Whether it's murder, whether it's death, demons, I mean treasure, anything, whatever you're thinking of, it'll take you to it. Now it's got to do. It goes to that Australia college, the quantum computer, the quantum physics. If you guys know anything about that, so they're manipulating time and space with it. So I'll be the first one to ask the question of, guys, you know what I'm going to ask it. You know what I'm going to ask it. I want you to take me to Bigfoot's house. That my thought is Bigfoot's house, and see where it takes me. Now there's going to be four of us doing this, so four of us are going to each have one question, and then we're going to go off and do four different random noddings. My question is going to be, take me to Bigfoot's house. Take me straight to that dude's house. I'm knocking on the door. And we're going for it. You're right. Big Brother hears and sees everything. But the thing is, you don't say it. You don't have to say it. You could just think what you want to do in your mind, and push the Randonautica app, and it'll take you to that location of whether it's a treasure or evil spirits, haunted sites, abandoned sites. I mean, it's suspect. I understand that. Believe me, I understand that, because I was suspect with it too. But after you watch it, like 75, 100 videos of that shit, it's like, man, wonder if they take me to Bigfoot's house. So you know I'm gonna put it to the test. Now I got a crew for that. All right, there's a crew of four of us going to do that, four maybe five, and the other channel, the paranormal channel, is getting off the ground. I got a crew together that it might be like a perfect chemistry. Jeff, powerful duo with Jeff and Kayanne. Mary might be a part of it, and his brother Eli, Kayanne's brother Eli, was going to be a part of it. So it's on that little group. It's going to be a perfect chemistry. The way Jeff gets spooked, the way he acts around when everything starts kicking off. It's going to be a fun little series. It's going to be a fun little series. I can't wait. But on the overnighter, I just got done talking to Fred about that. It's getting ready to kick off in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks tops. I'm still saving for the shit. I'm still getting all the gear together, getting ready for it. But we're going to pull overnighter in a spot we shouldn't be doing it. So we're going to have to be a little bit covert about it. And that one's probably just going to be me and Ferret in the hole on that shit, because what we're doing it at is we just got to do it pretty much. If you understand what I'm saying, it's in a situation and location where it's fight or flight type of shit. We got to be on our P's and Q's and toes when we go in there and spend the night. But I can't wait. Believe me, guys. We've been planning this shit for about 2 weeks now. It's finally starting to take shape pretty much. Both channels, I got a crew for the paranormal, and me and Ferris gonna get back out there and get in these holes. Mary's parents got the situation going on out on their property where they got a cave out in the woods, and they know that they're down in there. So we're going to investigate that cave and around the surrounding areas. So that's going to be a whole other new spot coming up. There's some it's summer's finally taking off. I had a late start, but summer's finally taking shape. We're finally got something going here. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna keep on going with it. That one area I have warning trails leading in the direction, or some game trails. Yeah, then it's a lot of them trails are game trails. But once I got down in there, down in the bottom of there, I got down into the Bigfoot corridor where you seen all the runners, the trees on the ground stripped down to just the tree with no branches, back to back. They keep going. Right, James? I hear you, man. It's part of the Matrix Amber. There's something going on with it. Now they just found that void in Antarctica with that I don't know too much about physics and all that shit. I know they master some shit going on out in Antarctica. Now all of a sudden we're playing with it with Nautica. What was it called? Nautica or some shit. Rando nodding. Look that shit up on YouTube. It's interesting. But we're going to definitely try it. That's going to be on. Well, since I'm asking to take me to Bigfoot's house, I'm going to go ahead and put that on Into the Woods with Jeff instead of the paranormal channel. But I am going to be going back to Jamonsville battlefield, and we're going to be doing some spiritual things out there with the ghost box, the EMF readers, all that. We're taking all the equipment out there with the crew that I picked, and we're going to do it again, see what happens. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be entertaining because Jeffrey never lets me down. Is this live sponsored by? Yeah, right. The day FedEx sponsors me is the day that I retire that place. It's sponsored by FedEx. It's sponsored by you guys, and since we're on the subject, guys, I want to give quick shout outs. Now, Caroline Start, Karen Belvin, Mark Allen, Geneva Bernard again. Thanks, Geneva. Dennis O'Donnell. Thanks, guys, for hitting up the PayPal. All that. There goes my voice every week, every Friday Night Live. I'm good all week long. And then Friday Night Live comes. There you go. My voice is gone. But Lillian, I do have a paranormal channel. I think it's called Jeff's Paranormal World. For some reason, I'm drawing a blank on that, but that's what it is. Jeff's Paranormal World. But as I was saying, guys, all the donations that you guys hit on the PayPal, that's definitely going on these trips coming up. For the overnighter, for the equipment, I had to start all over with the tents and all the equipment and all that stuff. Food, all that, man, it's a list. It's a costly list. So all that money that you guys are throwing on the PayPal is much appreciated at this time because it's going straight to the trip. It's a much needed trip. As stressed out as I've been these last couple of months, this last year, I need this overnighter in that forest. It's calling my name. It'd be a lot of stress relieved out there, much needed. It definitely is, real close. We got some plans coming up that shit. I'm kind of scared in a way because Fred ain't been out there in a while. Fred ain't been out in the field for a while, and he's just antsy to check out these caves. He gets crazy if he ain't been out there, and he ain't been out there in like a year, and then he just jumps into overnighter. You don't know where we're gonna end up in that forest. When it comes to Fred, man, we might go into a hole and come out over in Australia somewhere. You just never know messing with him. That's just crazy. You just never know. But I've been thinking, guys. I've been talking to a couple of you guys. I want to give a shout out to Bob. And I want to give a shout out to Scooby and Pharaoh. Scooby and Bob, the guys, they're in wheelchairs. They can't really get out there and get into the woods and see the forest like we see it. So they watch my channel just so they can pretty much see the forest. And that's what gives me the motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. So Scooby, man, thanks for hanging out with the Bigfoot world. That's what's up. You guys are the reason why I keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of anything else. Guys, hang on to what you guys are doing, because that means a lot to me. I got some audio recorders in the mail. I got one from Sam Ferris. He sent me an audio recorder, a badass audio recorder, waterproof. I'm gonna get it out there, and I got like two other ones. I'm gonna get it out there and spread them out like in a mile radius in this new spot, and just leave it there for like 2 days and see what happens. Just go out and get it every 2 days, come back with the audio and get them back out there and start something like that. But I'm gonna upload the audio over onto the Facebook, Into the Woods with Jeff. So you guys are gonna have to become a member on that and join up with us and check that out. There's some things going on, guys. We've been having meetings after meetings. I've been like sick and tired of being sick and tired of doing nothing and just going to the same old shit, looking at the same old shit. It's like I need a change. Let's get something going. I'm done with it. You know what I mean? It's like I had a breaking point. So I'm gonna get this shit off the ground. I had a late start in the summer, but the summer finally taken off. It really is. It really is. With new spots coming up, new faces coming into the situation, it's going to be a great summer. You guys are going in for something that you have no idea. Missouri, and yeah, we definitely that's on the list. Not saying that I'm gonna have enough to make that trip because that's going to cost me, but if I can pull it off, I'm going to pull it off. But for the most part, what we talked about, that's what's on the list right now. The overnighter up in the spot where I shouldn't be. We're going rando nodding. We're going back to Jermonsville battlefield. I want to hit Gettysburg if we can get in contact with the guy, and he's going to let us get in there for overnighter in Gettysburg and give us access to all the buildings. So that would be a night to remember right there in itself. Um, I just can't wait. I can't wait. And another thing is what's making it hard is everybody works, and we got a plan to where we all got a day off to go get it done, to go make this stuff happen. Thanks, Judy. It is a pretty cool shirt. Yeah, the Bigfoots are in Missouri. They're pretty much everywhere, guys. If once you start seeing the signs, you can't unsee it. You'll know that they're there. And Steve Z, the Red Doors. I was watching, and it freaked me out. This is some crazy shit, Mom. You gotta listen to this. I was watching a Renautica video. Nautica, these guys was out. Um, how did that second camera work out? It's We'll get to that. But I was watching this Renautica video, and these people was thinking demons and spirits, right? And they was in Kansas. They was thinking demons and spirits, and they hit the Nautica button, and it started spinning there for a couple seconds, and it took them to a location like 6 or 8 minutes away. I can't remember, but they started following the map like a GPS. It was leading them to where whatever they was thinking of, and it brought them to these red doors with the chain around it with a padlock on it. I said, "Oh shit! I can't believe it." I was trying to save it, trying to find it. It's weird shit. I end up hitting back, trying to go forward and trying to find the video again, and then I finally went to history, but I found them red doors. They went in there. The shelves was back in there. I mean, it was on some other shit. They was exploring for some other shit, but it was them red doors. They opened up the same side that the guy when the guy came. He always opened up. They broke the chain off and they opened up that right side and started shining in, and it's like that's it. Like man, that's it. Them are them doors. Them I gotta show my mom this. Them are them doors. So they went in there and you could see the 3 or 4 shelves in the back wall. You could see, man, that's it. That's the red doors. Um, I can't remember the name of it, and my voice is leaving me. But when after this live stream's over, I'll put it in the description below. You can check that shit out. It's a Random Nautica video. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I will post it up in the description after the live. Jeff's Real World. That's the name of the other channel. Thanks. Who did that? Mom. I was thinking Jeff's Paranormal World, but it's Jeff's Real World. You're right. There's going to be some paranormal videos coming up on there. And I've seen the comments, guys. I do read the comments. I really do on the audio out there in the field, guys. I've been trying to rack my brain on what to do with that shit, to where you guys can hear me better, to where you guys can hear what the hell's going on out there. There was in the video I seen. I mean, I could hear the rocks coming in. I mean, I could hear them ricocheting off of trees coming in. But there was one point in that video. The timestamp is in the description on that video. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. But when I was walking, the tree 2 feet in front of me, a rock pinged off that tree, ricocheted right dead in front of me, and I didn't even notice it until I went home and watched it on video. I mean, I could hear it going winging by me, but I didn't notice it pinging off that tree that was in front of me, and I picked that up off on the camera. Now the camera that I had and strapped to the back of my head, it turned out shit. That whole video was shit. All you see was a lot of this up and down, side to side. That camera was everywhere. The only way to really view that camera is in like 25% mode. That shit sucked. Or just go get a stabilizer and start all over with it. A stabilizer that mounts up on my back somewhere, or a backpack, or that just didn't work out too good for me. You heard that incoming rock? They was coming in. It seemed like once I get close to something, that's what they'll do. They try to get me to go another direction, and it usually works. The bad part, it usually works. That's what's up, N8R. Brand new RV always helps out life a lot. So much easier. Just fill it up and go. And pull in anywhere. Hit the woods. That's what's up. It was a rock with Burger. Good to see you all here, man. I'm at hell, the squatchiest place ever. Be safe out there, man. Be safe. It's hot, humid, and they're agitated. The Bigfoot are agitated. They don't want F with right now in this heat. That's why I want to get a couple of night trips out there. I want to get Fred back in town. We're going to go do a couple of night trips and do a little reconning and planning and find a nice spot to camp at, and then finally get in there and do it. I want to get in where there's nothing but structures. It ain't going to be Bigfoot's wallow. It's going to be in the new area. So it's when it comes to that new area, you're going to get everything from paranormal, them damn soldiers. I seen that soldier came out the rock that blinked, opened his eyes and looked at me and shit. There's a lot of weird shit coming out of this area. Squatches throw poop just like monkeys. I don't know. I haven't had no shit thrown at me yet. I hope I never do. But I've had tons and tons of rocks, sticks, pine cones, them big long the pine cones. I had a lot of them thrown. Never a turd though. Brown dwarf is hot here too, man. That's why it's been a short week this week. To be honest with you, it's just been so humid. The bugs are attacking. It's nasty out there. It's so nasty. I want to get a few night trips out there, see what happens, see what's going on. Bigfoot should enter the Olympics. They'll win every time. I seen them run. They'll win every time. There's no comparison on their speed and strength. Right, Lillian? The intelligence they have is unbelievable. You'll think you haven't figured it out, and you'll go out there the next following day and realize you don't really know shit about them. You think you know about them, you have no idea. I've been doing this for years. I've been doing this for a lot of years now. This is my second channel. It's like at least 10 years I've been doing this now, and I still don't know shit about them. I know they're there. I know some, but just when you think you got them figured out, they'll do something else to take all that and throw it out the window. It's like, you don't know me. Don't think you know me. You ain't going to know me. It's what it seemed like. Did they show the other chain doors on the floor behind the red doors? No, they went into the first room. When they opened the red doors, they just went into the first part. They didn't go back into the right. They got spooked and turned around and ran out. Isn't that against the law to wear the hat? No, I don't know. I don't care at this point. I'm I'm still in a battle with that shit going on at work, guys. I've been trying to just let it go, be quiet, and just do my job, and hopefully it just dies off. But it's like the wrong person keep coming at me for revenge, and the person don't even need to get revenge for no reason whatsoever. If it keep persisting, I'm an Aries. I will stand back up, and you know what I mean. I'm not just going to keep sitting there and just letting you do you, and expect me not to come back full force. Keep pushing, and you're gonna get what you're asking for. I know you're watching, but for the most part, I've just been quiet, staying to myself, and hopefully it just dies off and goes away. Eventually, it will. It's just human nature to talk shit, and I've just been letting them do it because it's my fault initially. You know what I mean? I brewed all this shit up, so it's pretty much I gotta take it as it comes. Yeah, they always watching Dennis, but I just gotta take it as it comes and just hopefully it dies off. If not, I'm looking for another job. I'm in the process of looking for another job. What? Oh, Penny, I see you. And I see since I've been talking about the little people, the little creatures that's running around amongst the Bigfoot, you guys been finding a lot of good pictures of them in amongst with the Bigfoot, sending them to me like, yo, what is this, Jeff? What is this? I've been seeing them in your pictures, but it's like nobody wants to talk about them. No one wants to talk about the little people that's running around in there. But I see them more than I see the Bigfoot. To be honest with you. But what am I gonna say? There's a little person over there just watching me, man. He's about to come up around me, and it's bad enough I already look for Bigfoot. Not alone, I'm seeing little people out there. So I just pretty much been doing what I've been doing and just leaving them alone and focusing my mainly on the Sasquatch out there. That's what's up. Native American village has a Bigfoot statue in town and signs and say no hunting Bigfoot. I noticed in Colorado they've been putting up a lot of signs, a lot of Bigfoot signs. Do not feed Sasquatch. Uh, Big, pretty much Sasquatch warning signs all through the Colorado forest, the Rocky Mountains. For them not being there, why are they warning us about them? It's like two sided. It's weird. The way they do shit is weird. It don't make no sense. They're not there, but they're putting signs up to say watch out for them. They're not there, but they're putting them in their brochures of all the wildlife that's out there. They finally spent trillions of dollars to put them in there, but they're not there. They don't make no damn sense. "2020 Grand Design Images." Those little people can't remember what they're called. Dennis, I have no idea, but I know they're there. I see them. I mean, I've got pictures of them all over my Facebook page. If you guys want to go back and check it out, I've actually got a little person sitting with a newborn baby and its mother down on the bottom of a ravine. I was coming in with Carrie. We was coming down on one side, and she slipped and let out like a squeak, and the little person like made a sound, and it made his lips like, "Oh, we caught." And that's when I noticed it, and I got to zoom in before they took off and ran up over the top of the back. But it was three of them. There was the little person and the newborn Bigfoot, and the sitting with his mom. They were side by side. So whatever they are, they're not Bigfoot, but they're running with the Bigfoot. At the park we have here, one person has cut out of the Bigfoot in the front yard. They run like some kind of computer animation. You know what? That's the first time I've heard that, and you're right. Um, when we had that sighting of the white one on top, he was up on top of that big ass boulder, and the way he stood up, it was almost animated because he didn't use his hands. He kept his hands on his lap. He said, oh, he's sitting on his ass watching us, and as we started walking toward him, that's when he stood up without using any hands, anything. He stood up and like he hunched in and watched us for like 2 seconds, and then he blurred. He jumped over about 15, 20 feet to another rock face and dropped down over the other side and took off, and he was hollering as he was running away. And then like a minute later, he was throwing rocks at us. That's actually in Into the Woods with Deb on my channel. But the way he moved, it was so fast. It was almost like if you wasn't watching him, if you didn't see him sitting there, you wouldn't have seen him take. He was just like a blur, and it was like super fast. It's you have to see it to understand what I'm saying. It was almost animated. It was so fast. From Nottingham, England. That's what's up. Drunk Deb. You have no idea, Barry. Psycho Drunk Deb. Yeah, I see it. I see that, Bob. You think they're connected with God in some way? I think all animals are, in their own way. Just the way their lifestyle is, the way they do things, the way they're affectionate with their own species. But I mean, it's like almost all species, all animals are pretty much in touch with their their what you want to call it. Farmers plant separate strawberry plots just for little people. Indian legends tells of that. That's something to think about. Another thing I've been watching videos on the rock apes, looking up all the claims of sightings on the rock apes out there. They've been naming them. It's some informational stuff. They don't want to call them Sasquatch or Bigfoot because of the way that it's downplayed. But when they named these species rock apes, the scientists are starting to listen to them a little bit more because they classified them as an ape. So it came at it a little bit different angle, and it's starting to work, man. They're starting to see what these things are and what they're about out there. I guess it's a step in the right direction. Yeah, Mike, that's exactly what they look like. Look like they are hairy or gray with no skin. Some. That's crazy, Penny. Everything has a soul. Lillian, they definitely have souls, without a doubt. Look up Pixies on YouTube. Lots of videos, little people about a foot high. Yeah, I need to check. I'll check that out. Big headed Martian, what's up, man? We got some things going on. I just can't wait. That's how I've been thinking about. Like, what can I do to make this better? What can I do? And I've been working on. If you didn't notice in the last series, I've been trying to stabilize this shit a little bit better. It's like once things start happening, then I want to hurry up and look over here, then hurry up and jump over here. There's just so much going on all around me, and I can't just keep chasing sounds with the camera. I understand that shit makes you guys seasick. It's I'm trying to work that out just a little bit. Now I need to find some kind of mic for my camera so you guys can hear better. Like I was saying earlier, that's my next thing I want to get is some kind of mic. I want to get a camera altogether, but it looks like I'm not gonna be able to afford one at this time. Them things ain't cheap. I mean, I can get a cheap one, but it's working with the same shit I got. I might have to spend a few $100 in order to get an actual good camera with great audio. So I'm gonna work on that shit. But for now, I want to get some kind of shotgun mic that I can mount on to the one camera that I have that sound like it's underwater when you're listening to it. Hopefully that will block that out with a shotgun mic attached to it. It will like bypass the old mic and use, you know what I'm saying, parabolic mic. I have one. No, I don't. Freaking Gene got it. I had that equipment. It's gone now. And they are okay. I'm Joe at Lauren Bollock. I got you. More thumbs, huh? I ain't even worrying about them thumbs up, guys. I don't. If you want to hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever, do what you want to do, guys. Naked guys in the woods. I forgot about that, Brian. Guys, this week when I first started going into the new area, as soon as I hit on this old Creek Bear Road, I go in, right? I don't even make it a quarter mile in there. I'm going up in, trying to miss the ruts. And I glance up to my left, and there's a dude standing there with from the waist down with nothing on, holding himself, just looking at me. I hurry up and look straight. Like, did I just see this? What the fuck is he doing? Butt ass naked in the forest at 7:30 in the freaking morning. I pretend like I ain't even see him. I just kept moving. I hit the gas. I'm bouncing all around trying to get past this dude. There was a freaking dude in the woods at 7:30 in the morning with the waist down, butt ass naked. I don't know if he had an accident and crapped himself, or I mean, a lot of things could have happened. I've been there before, but to see this dude at 7:30 in the morning in the forest, butt naked, holding himself, looking at me and shit. Like, is he here for me? What the hell's going on here? It was just something. It caught me off guard. If I had my camera on, I would have just kept driving and filmed that shit and uploaded it. for you guys to see what's going on out, what I deal with in the forest, just to get out to the forest. Shit's crazy, man. I don't know what's up with people nowadays. He possibly could have had an accident and shit himself, but it's just like, where was his pants even at? I didn't even see his pants. I just seen him, shoes, and he's holding himself. He's just standing there looking at me. Like, I know he seen me. He knows. I know he seen me look at him, but I was trying to play it off and just kept looking straight. Like I didn't even see this dude. I just went on back. And the sad part, when you're driving in, it's only one way in and one way back out. You have to come back out past this dude. I'm on the way. I'm thinking, is he gonna jump on my shit? Where is he? Is he up on his trees or something? I was nervous, locking my doors. I'm about to get some Brokeback Mountain going on out here. Shit, you don't know what to expect nowadays, guys. These people just freaking crazy out there by myself, in deep in the mountains where I shouldn't be, and this dude standing there holding himself butt naked, looking at you. What you gonna do? You gonna think the same shit? Like, this dude been waiting on me. He knows I come here. Is he here for me? Like, shit. What do I do? What's going on, Leanne? Pamela Clyde. He's probably one of them people that screw trees. Man, I hate to see his thing. That shit probably wore up. Man, he probably tore the skin off of it with messing with a tree. That'd be too painful. I couldn't imagine that. But it's that I never seen nothing like that before. I've been in situations where I was camping out there and maybe I had to change and somebody walked out around the corner and caught me standing there butt ass naked, but I'm getting dressed. I'm changing. There's a reason what I'm doing. This dude's standing out there in the woods. No, nothing. There ain't even a pair of pants laying over there beside him or nothing. It was just him holding himself, standing there with shoes, looking at me. Like maybe he escaped from a insane asylum and forgot his pants back on the dresser back at the hospital or something. I don't know, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right going in. It didn't feel right coming out. That was some Brokeback Mountain shit. I think that dude was waiting on me. I'm about to be careful going back into that spot. He looking for somebody to love. He ain't gonna be loving me. F that. I got some nunchucks for his ass. I'll beat the shit out of it. I can't do it. Oh, I'm messing up my live stream. My fault, guys. I don't know. She ain't even been messaging Annette. I don't know where Annette's been. She ain't been messaging me on Messenger. Last I heard, she went back to work and she ain't really been having time to come on Friday Night Lives because of work, coming home, take care of the family and everything. But I don't know. He must be like eating ass too. That's what you would say that, Mike. Chop that willy off. Nah, I ain't trying to get close enough to chop anything off. I'm trying to keep my distance. And the whole time I'm walking through the forest, I'm thinking, I'm looking for this naked dude to jump out behind a rock on me and shit. I'm trying to find Bigfoot at the same time, looking for this naked dude. It just, that's another reason why I was a short week, because I just kept spooking myself. Is this naked dude gonna jump out of behind the tree on me? Man, maybe I should just go today. Maybe I should be out here today. It's just not my day. Man, if Sasquatch see him out there, his ass is tore. Ain't nothing he gonna be able to do. Nothing he gonna shit. Sasquatch gonna have his way with him. He out there by himself. And that might have been why he ain't got no pants on. Sasquatch might have already got his ass. He just getting away from it. I feel sorry for him if that's the case, because he gonna need some stitches messing with Sasquatch. I seen one before up close, and them thing, man, shit. He needs stitches. He don't need milk. He needs stitches. Stay out of the local park restrooms. Shit, there ain't even no park restroom in that area. That's all forest. I'm in the middle of nothing but forest, miles and miles of forest. I got to drive for a few miles to get up in there to where I park. This dude shouldn't be up in there butt ass naked where I was at. That's what I'm saying. It's something about that whole thing just ain't right. It just didn't sit with me right, and it just it's not good. Whatever happened there wasn't good. Whether he shit himself and he dished his pants or what happened, he still got walk up out of the woods like that with Johnson swinging and everything. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm taking my shirt off and tied around me. It's 80 degrees out there, dude. Why are you sitting there with ball swinging and you got a shirt? You even got a flannel on with your shirt. Take one of them off and drop it, dude. But he could have made a skirt or something out of that shit. Hey, I didn't ask questions. I just kept it moving. I kept driving. It could have been vengeful one, but I ain't trying to stop and find out at all. He could have been a 411 victim. He could have been a rape victim. He could have been whatever, but I wasn't trying to find out. That's what I'm saying. That's not my job to find out anything of that nature. I just kept it moving. I observed and I kept my head straight and I kept it moving. Shit like that you don't stop for. When dudes out in the middle of the forest, in the middle of nowhere for miles, and he's sitting there naked. You just don't stop for that shit. That's not something you stop for. Nothing in my mind said stop and check this dude out. The only thing that came through my mind was get away from me. Go. Keep it moving. That's all I could think of. Get out of there. And that's what I did. I got out of there. He got drilled by Sasquatch. That's what crossed my mind. The way he didn't have no clothes around him. He was just standing there holding himself, looking at me. I just hit the gas. I kept it moving. Like, is he looking at me? Why is he looking at me? Why is he just standing there? Why is he here? But I didn't, man, that's just some weird shit to come across something like that in the fort. I find you never know till you go. That's my motto, but you just never know. You never know what you're gonna come across out there in that forest. I every time I go out, I see something crazy. I find something off the wall. And while I was just thinking about off the wall, Dean Harris. I don't know if you guys seen it on my Facebook page. When we went down into that cave, the new cave that we found, and I'm right before I look down in, up on the wall right here, there's a whole like a native painting of, I don't know if it's a painting or a carving of a dragon. And then to come to find out that pelvic bone could belong to a dinosaur laying there on the other side of it, that's just crazy. What? DK Viking. Thanks, man. Every time you gotta do that, I lose all train of. I forgot exactly what the hell I was even talking about, but that's what's up, man. Who took your hair, John? That was your hair. Hey, that hair is on its way to a project. That hair that I got in DK Viking. That's what's up, man. That means a lot. I definitely do appreciate that. Hands down, that's what's up. They use magic. That's why all the runners meet with another runner, and you see how all of them are connected. Yeah, them runners. Nah, I wouldn't call them magic, but I know that they know that forest, and it's set up just for them. They got, like you said, the runners that run all different directions. At nighttime, if you notice when you're out there walking, them runners, they got that white look to them. I don't know if it's because it's dead wood, or if they because they stripped the bark off the tree when they laid it down there. But the trees kind of give off that white glow where they stand out at night. You can really follow them really well at nighttime, and I think that's what they're using it for, is like a guide rail at nighttime, so they can get through there a lot quieter. They know which way they're going, which exit to go at any given time. They're slick. They're a lot slicker than we're giving them credit for. Maybe there's a person missing from the local loony bin. Maybe I didn't stop and ask questions. In the woods like that, you don't stop and ask questions. You keep it moving. You definitely keep it moving. What was the longest runners outside that I saw? I don't understand the question. What was the longest runners? You talking about the longest I seen a Sasquatch run? If that's the question, my first sighting I was coming down across a field. It was like a downhill slant as I was coming down. I'm gonna make it doing it. That's what's up, Leanne. But I was coming downhill across this field, and when I glanced over, I say there was maybe 40 feet, 50 feet from in the corner of that field, from one wood line down to the other wood line. And when I looked over, I seen that Sasquatch come out, step in the middle, and the next step was on down on the other side of that wood line, and he was gone. He was paralleling me coming out of where I was coming from. He was following me and shit. And I just glanced over at the right time and seen him crossing down right with me. That was actually my first sighting. That was the sighting that turned me into what I am today. Have you seen the documentary about Vietnam Bigfoots? It definitely is. And that's what I was talking about, going back to the rock apes. They're calling them rock apes out there. But they had a lot of encounters. They actually had to fight them before they could fight the Vietnamese in some cases. The rock apes kept popping up on them. They were trying to sneak up on the enemy, and the rock apes was popping up out of the ground on them, killing a lot of their soldiers. You said that right, Amy. They just don't understand mountain people at all. But hey, you'll come across a time maybe one of these days where he said a real Bigfoot. I need to pick up a compass and a magnet and check those caves and mounds with them to see if you get any. That's a good idea, big-headed Martian. Thanks, Nadar. They are definitely crazy. I don't know what's up with this new spot, but it's interesting. It nonetheless, it definitely is interesting. And Brian, I'm coming to see you this summer, man. If it's the last thing I do, if I got to get in my Jeep by myself and just drive, I'm coming. I'm coming for at least a weekend visit with you, man. We're going hiking in that forest, Susquehanna. That is a good idea. I see Cheese on there. My man Mike Walker. He's like my little coach, my little Bigfoot coach. I get off work, I come here and sit down with Cheese. We sit here planning out what I'm going to do in the forest, man. He got a lot of good ideas out there. What I should do next when it comes to the cave and these overnighters. He's like my little Bigfoot coach. Shout out to Mike Walker. More pot for us? I got you. I'm not coming empty-handed, Brian. You better go before you get in trouble. Hey, that's what it's about, having fun. It's hard to get in trouble there. It's on here anyways. Easy to get in trouble out there. By compasses, the compression. I don't understand that one either. Maybe start maybe start checking the tree breaks to see what direction by compass comparison. I got you to see which way I got you, and that is a good idea. I might have to look into getting a compass just to keep my ass on the straight and narrow, anyways. Because it seemed like every other time I'm out there, I'm lost in this new spot. What? I have 2 hands full. Everybody give him old cheese a shout out. I see that. That's what's up. Thank you for the stories that your mother and you told. That was the best. That was some real life shit. Some crazy experiences. All right, Leanne, you have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out with us on a good thing, on a good note. Let me check my notes. I'm definitely going out this weekend and getting that pelvic bone. I got to get that pelvic bone back. I had no idea that it didn't belong to anything. No, Dennis, I definitely don't. I don't at all. I don't wood knock whatsoever. See, I don't really understand the wood knocking. I don't really understand what it means. I don't want to go out there and start knocking, and it means that I'm trying to come out there and take over your shit. I'm not. I don't know what it means, so I ain't doing it. Now at the same time, I'm hypocriting myself because I go out there using Moy, saying Moy a lot, and I don't really know what that means. I know I heard a couple different definitions, and I know where it originated from the French, but at the same time, I don't know what it means. And I know one thing I do know is when I do use the word Moy, they said it to me that one time I went out there to the waterfall area. I had one say it to me, and I've been saying it ever since in every spot that I go to. Now that I use that word Moy every single time, like 98% of the time that I say Moy out there, they'll do something back. Whether it's throw a rock at me, tree knock in a couple different locations back to back, they'll do something. They'll say something. They'll respond to Moy every single time. And it's just not with me. Other people have tried it. Other researchers have tried it out there, and they've had responses just by saying Moy. It means stay out. I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna keep on using it until they snatch my ass up. They definitely do. They know when I'm in there. They know when I'm coming. I hear them. I hear every single time I get in there. Before I get in there, where I'm not filming, it's in an area where I can't film because it'd be too revealing of my spot. But as I'm going back in, I hear him knocking at a distance, a couple different locations. Like here he come, giving everybody a heads up. He's on his way in here. Do you bring gifts to them? Not usually, but today I went out and I bought a big ass tub of apples. When I go out there to get that, it D Nice advised it that when I go out there and get that bone, I'm gonna leave that big bucket of apples there for them, and hopefully they'll get the point to where if they leave me a gift, I leave them a gift and kind of start gifting, and maybe they'll bring me some more rare bones. That was definitely left there, but who knows what. I gotta go back and get that pelvic bone. That thing is rare. Yeah, they definitely throw a lot of rocks. It's short for moist. What you try to say, Brian? They about to rate me what's a Vaseline? Whistling makes Bigfoot angry. Yeah, that's why I would do it. It does make them react to it. I don't know what it means. That's what it means, Michael. Could be theirs. Apples sound good for them. Yeah, I got a whole bucket full. I'm gonna take out there to them this weekend. I'm gonna try to get these audio recordings set out there in the Bigfoot Wallow. I want to get the plot watcher set back out there in some part of the Bigfoot Wallow. There's so much I want to get done this week. I don't know what's all going to happen. I'll be definitely busy day and night, because I want to do a couple night videos out there this week. I'm gonna try like hell to get out there at night, even if it's by myself. I'm getting out there at night. Bigfoot hit me in the mouth with poop. It tastes like old peanuts. That's jacked up, Woodburger. I feel sorry for you, man. That had to taste like shit. I can only imagine. Too bad you didn't get that on film. That'd have been funny to see. Put cameras at the door. Yeah, skeeters are very worse at night. That's really now they do it all day and night, but it gets a lot worse at night. I can't, Karen. I can definitely wait for them night videos because they get crazy. When Uncle Slava 10 years ago, I did a whoop and got a wood knocked back. I know the feeling. I almost got a soul pants. It suddenly dawned on me. It's shit. The shit is for real. Yeah, that's usually when you realize when you they answer you. You deep down when you do it, you don't really think they're going to answer you. You never in a million years they're going to respond back to that wood knock, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you knock, they knock back. It's like, oh shit, maybe it's time to go. They really are out here. What are we doing? It's like a little reality check. I love it when that happens. Especially I got somebody with me that really don't believe that they think I'm full of shit. Then I get them out there and in the middle of a whole group of Sasquatch and they just start doing stuff all around us. That's stuff I love. That's great to watch. The expression on their face, like, oh, Jeff's face when they whooped at him. I mean, all that stuff's priceless to see somebody become a believer. There's nothing more priceless than that. That's gold. It had nothing to it. You've been using your thermal lately, which is yeah, that's a good idea, but it's hot. Way too hot for thermals. Maybe the naked dude was a skinwalker. No, I don't think so. He had clothes on from the waist up. He had a shirt on and a flannel on. It just waist down. He didn't have shit. He had boots on. That's it. Try to leave them a beer too. Can see how they react. Yeah, but I don't drink. And you have to buy like a 6 pack or something. I'm just gonna give him some apples. And hide the camera. You two ain't famous, mom. Everybody knows Cookie. Nobody knows you two. I'll just play it, mom. Right, big headed Martian. They definitely do that weird shit. It's all good, Waylon. Hey, they don't like to hit the like button. You guys, right before the squeak of my chair, I heard a voice. I might have to check that out. John, leave him some real mushrooms. I heard a voice just now in my house, and I am the only one here. Cookie ain't talking. Good to see you on here, Meg. Nah, I think it was a female voice that I just heard. See, there you go, Mom. Geneva just wished the two little chihuahuas a happy birthday. I hear voices all the time too. Nah, it ain't. That's a good one, Woodburger. But this place is creepy, man. Where's Cookie at? Um, shit. I don't know. Cookie, where you at? You turning shit up? Fans want to see you, puppy. Everybody want to see you, Cook. Oh damn! You want to see everybody, Cookie? Come here, babies. Yeah. Oh, my little puppies. There she is. Was you sleeping? You're always sleeping. Every Friday night live, you're sleeping. There you are. See you. Look right there. You're right there. Look. Wake up. Look. See you. That's you. Say hi. She's sleeping. She just woke up. This is my baby girl right here. She's the most loving animal in this planet. That's all she wants to do is love. She's so loving. I love this dog. You turn into FedEx groupie. Nah, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. It's this hat was just in arm's reach. Are you falling asleep? She did. Here, go back to sleep. I'll leave you be. She said I woke her up. She gonna cuss me out later for waking her ass up. What I feed her and whatever she wants. Whatever I eat, Cookie eats. On top of her little Caesars out there, she eats. Trust me, she eats. She eats better than I do. That Pat, I still got my job. I'm still holding on to it. I really ain't allowed to talk about it, but I'm trying to let everything die down with it and move on. Joyce, I definitely didn't get the snake boots yet. I really want to get some. I can't find them nowhere for nothing. I'd like to get some before I pull this overnighter. I'd like to find some somewhere. My FedEx shirt, yeah, it's even covering up my Bigfoot shirt. I need to fix that. I'm gonna find some. Even if I gotta take some milk jugs and tape them around my shins, I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna definitely figure something out. I'm gonna rig something up. I like to get something for this overnighter when I'm walking through the woods at night. That's when the snakes do their hunting at night. The damn timber rattlers and the copperheads and shit. Them copperheads are all over the place here. That's mainly what we got that we have to worry about: water moccasins, copperheads, and the timber rattlers. UPS. No, they don't at all, Barry. And I ain't gonna talk bad on them either, but they don't. Right, Judy? They need to sponsor my channel. I'm gonna have to talk to the supervisor about that. When you get done being pissed off at me, you think you guys can sponsor my channel? I'm trying to go do big things, man. I want to do some overnighters in the woods. I want to go travel around the world of all these mountains. I want to go to the Appalachian. I want to get out there. Can you guys sponsor my shit so I can get there? Yeah, Cookies crashed out. Right, Pat? They need to sponsor me. As much as I talk about them, but on a good note, before I quit talking about FedEx, I do love the job. They're it's a great job. It's great benefits, great people. I love the people there. I love working with everybody there. 99% of the people there I love. They're all great people. They're good down there people, and I like working with them. I like the spot. I like it there. But at the same time, if this shit don't die down, man, if I don't find something else and leave, I'm gonna blow up. I just know how I'm wired, and I can only take so much before you know what I mean. You're gonna be quiet for so long, even though it's my fault and I initiated everything, and just try and let it down, let it go away. If it just keep escalating as I'm trying to let it fade away, you're gonna get what you're asking for. Basically, I'm done talking about FedEx. Scooby and Pharaoh, man. You guys are great. Thanks for watching. I know I'll give you guys a shout out once, but you guys are the ones that give me the inspiration to keep doing what I'm doing. Scooby, and Brian, you guys stuck in that wheelchair. You can't get out, do nothing. You can't go nowhere, and all you have is what we show you. So I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing for sure. That's pretty much it on my notes that I got this week. I filled you guys in on everything that's coming that I got planned for. If you guys want to help out with what's coming, hit that PayPal. The link is in the description. Definitely, it will help out. It will make the trip a lot less stressful. Should I say? Other than that, that's it on my notes. We can just BS for a little while. Just send me your address. I have snake chaps to send you. Bigfoot Mama. That's what's up. Ask and you shall receive. Ain't that what's in the Bible? That's crazy. That's what's up. Bigfoot Mama, that would be crazy great. I would, man. Hit me up on Messenger on Facebook, and I'll send you my home address. My P.O. box is a little bit shaky right now because my grandma hasn't really, she's in bad shape. She really ain't got a way to get into the post office to check the mail, and she's the one that has the keys to that post office box because of where we live. She's able to check it every day. I can only check it like once or twice a week. So if you guys want to send something, just hit me up on Messenger, and I'll hook you guys up with my home address. But I'm only going to send it to like certain ones that I've been talking to for a long period of time of you guys. I just ain't going to send it to anybody. But if I recognize your name, that you've been a subscriber for a long period of time, I'll definitely send you my home address. If you want to drop some fan mail for the fan wall, definitely do it, guys. Hit me up on Messenger, and I'll hook you up with my home address until later on when I'm able to get another P.O. box in my area. But definitely hit up that PayPal. Overnighters soon, within these next 2 weeks, no later than 3 weeks soon, real soon, before it gets August heat. I want to do it soon, like now soon. So yeah, definitely the overnighters coming soon. I was just talking to Fred about that just today. Just today I was talking to him. Thanks, Cat Morton. I've been praying to. They got her on that hospice, and it's just Yeah. Did EVP at your house? It was a few weeks ago. I'm not sure, JP, on which video. It might have even been the two that I deleted. I had to delete them two Friday Night Lives because of the shit talking. Guys, that's just me. If I think it, I'm saying it. I don't hold nothing back. I'm not going to tell you no bullshit lies. If it's something that if I believe it, I'm going to say it. And that's just me. If it comes across my mind, I'm going to say it, whether it offends somebody out there or F's me over at work, or if I got a feeling about you, I'm going to let you know. That's just how I am. And it seemed like I always get myself in trouble. So I just need to learn how to hold back a little bit. The August heat is now. I know. Could you imagine how hot it's going to be in August? Over 100, like 105. Time for ice cream. Sound good, Frog Man. Don't hold back. Yeah, but sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to. I'll never ever tell no bullshit stories. Trust me. I know the feeling on sitting there listening to a bullshit story is like, really? I ain't that type of dude. That'd be crazy cool, Dave. Sound like a plan to me. Don't hold back. Okay, we'll do. You're a PA sister. That's what's up, Bigfoot Mama. Gonna have to link up one day, get you out there into the forest, show you some crazy structures. Maybe we get something, get a reaction out of them guys. Thanks, Kat. That means a lot, man. It's freezing where you're at. Damn, Geneva, I'm moving in with you. I'm moving in with you. Right, Nancy. That's what I said. Thanks, Dennis, man. That means a lot. Power stroke over land in the house. That's what's up. 126 people watching, 112 thumbs up. That's cool. That's a lot of love, though. That's a lot of love. I can't say nothing bad about it. 3 down dislikes. I need like 2 more. I can't get 2 more thumbs down. I'm trying to get a hater every Friday. At least one hater every Friday. That means I'm doing something right. I'm gonna get 5 by the time I leave here tonight. All right, Real Cloth Mama. Definitely, guys, I've been telling you guys, you got to go over and check out Real Cloth Mama's channel. She got some interesting stuff over there. Everybody want to sit here and flirt with her and say her BS with her every Friday night live, but you can't go over and check her out on her channel and flirt with her and talk to her over there. That's messed up. Guys, show some love. Go to Real Cloth Mama. Dave need my address. Nancy, are you hooking up with somebody? Thanks, Keith. I'm gonna keep them coming, man. No matter what. No matter what they say. No problem. I mean, what I said, Real Cloth, you got some interesting stuff. You need to start posting more frequently on a daily. You get into that rhythm every day, and then YouTube will start pushing your stuff out to where you'll get more views. Your stuff is just sitting there. They're not really pushing it anywhere. The more you push videos into their face, the more they're forced to do something with them. Want me to change mine too? No, you're good. Oh shit, that's what's up. We got 6 haters in the house. We looking. That's what's up. Thanks, Deborah. You guys are funny. I thought I was funny. You guys are funny. You guys got jokes. Hey, that'd be crazy. Whenever you're ready, Bigfoot Mama, we'll get out there. You guys are funny. What was that channel? The channel on what? My other channel? Shit. Jeff's Real World. That's what's up, Pat. What was it? Dave got the goodies. Oh, that's why you're sending the address. That's funny. That's funny. Dave, hit me up on Messenger, man. I'll send you my damn address. But definitely, guys, hit up the PayPal. I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of here. It's going on 8:30. Wish I could stay on here longer, but I gotta be at work in like 4 hours. Don't forget to check out the Rando Northern videos and give you guys an idea of what I'm about to do coming up. Because if this shit works even a little bit, we might have our hands full. They mess around, take us straight to Bigfoot's house, guys. We might get snatched up going down in there, but you ain't never going there till you go. That's my motto. You guys know that. And mom, happy birthday to belated birthday to your two little puppies. I know you love them as much as I love mine. They're like my little kids. I love Cookie. But there's some crazy stuff coming. I can't wait. I'm actually excited. When I get excited, there's you'll see what's coming. I'll just leave it at that, guys. But definitely don't forget to hit up that PayPal link in the description. Hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed already, guys. Don't forget, once I hit that 30,000 mark, I'll be spending the night back out in Sheila's world on the creek where the Bigfoot tried to sink our boat at. Me and Kyle's going back out there and spending the night. But until then, stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure, guys. And stay tuned for this next one. I'm out.